Hello everybody, I'm with the beautiful, talented, amazing, awesome, please, I want to go on all night, CHANTEL COLLADO. Yes, we made a dance for her name before we started, and whenever you hear this name, viewers, you have to just, it just makes you want to, I don't know, just go crazy. I love it. It's such a pleasure being with you. When I was looking up your music, I was so impressed by how you present yourself and how you are. You know, when you sing, you put your heart and soul into your music, and it's so amazing and impressive. So I feel like we were just chatting, so I know a lot about you. Please tell the viewers who don't know about how amazing, especially you are, a little bit about yourself.
Thank you. Well, thank you. First of all, it's a pleasure to be here at MSMUSIC Studios. My name is CHANTEL COLLADO. I'm 18 years old, and I'm a Spanish singer-songwriter. So I began singing at a very young age. It's in my blood. My dad is a musician, and it's something I've always loved to do. So I began singing when I was 9 years old, professionally. So I went to LA for acting and singing. So I was really into the whole theater, musical theater. I loved putting on plays, Broadway, and that's kind of how I began. So I began going to a school here in Toronto, TYMTC, and that's where I kind of got a lot of techniques and stuff. And I went to LA. I went to LA for a competition for singing, and I received 2 awards. I received a 3rd place award for as a duet and as well as a soloist. So that's kind of where I began with music and as well as acting. And then now I am here and I decided to put acting a little bit to the side, and I'm focusing a lot more on my music.
And shining through your music and making everybody want to dance when they hear your name. Okay,
especially yourself.
Yes, and you're doing a great job with that.
Thank you.
Do you have any role models? Like you said, you were doing this at such a young age. Tell us about, you know, you have a Dominican background.
Yes.
Tell us about how you have this background and maybe if there's some role models that influenced you
Of course.
in the industry.
Well, like I said, my dad is a huge role model in my life. He's been a musician for many years. Since he's moved to Canada, he's kind of always followed the footsteps of being around music, and that's kind of how I began as well. So my dad is definitely one of those influences. In terms of musicians and actual like artists, I've always looked up to huge bachata artists such as Romeo Santos, if you've ever heard, Prince Royce, huge bachata artists. And as I forgot to mention, bachata is a genre very much dominated by men. And so that is currently why I am focusing on that genre, to kind of break through, as you said, break the ice and go through those walls and really make bachata known for females as well. So bachata has always been in my blood. Like you said, I come from a Dominican background, and it's one of the main genres we listen to back home. So I love that genre, and I've always loved to sing it, and that's kind of why I'm focused on it nowadays. So.
Yeah, and like you said, you know, you're an artist and you're breaking through all these walls and barriers. You know, as a bachata artist, a lot of women are not so successful in the industry. So we have CHANTEL here, and she's just breaking these boundaries and barriers. So it's so amazing. So speaking of influences and awesome people, you are coming up with a new song.
I am.
It is a secret, so she does have some secrets to share with us. Tell us about
Exclusively.
Exclusive secrets, everybody. Tell us a little bit about this new single that you are coming up with Frank.
Frank Reyes, that's right. So, as I mentioned, bachata comes from back home, and there's a lot of urban artists like that are more modern in today's day and age that us teenagers kind of listen to. But of course, there are those more elder or older bachata artists, which is one of them, Frank Reyes. So recently, I did record a new song with him, and it is coming out super soon in the new year, January, hopefully. And yeah, so it's always been a dream of mine. When I found out, it was like literally tears, because he is amazing, and I've always looked up to him. And he's from Dominican Republic, and actually asked to sing one of my songs and record one of my songs. So it is one of my songs that my brother wrote, that we have recorded. And yeah, it's coming out in the new year, so I'm super excited. It's literally a dream come true, and I feel like it's one step closer to achieving my dreams.
So this is, wow, okay, so many, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. There's so many new things like that are happening for you. I'm so excited. You talked a lot about family. You know, you talked about your dad and your brother. Can you tell everybody, because I know I had the pleasure of meeting with your awesome co-dad. You were like,
dancing to my name as well.
Well, his name, right? Yeah, so and he's awesome. I haven't met your brother, but tell us about how, you know, your family, they're so supportive,
Yes,
right?
of
Because you're
course.
working with them, and that's so amazing. Your brother's written a couple of songs for you. Your dad, composes a lot of things for you and directs. So how does it feel to be so supported by family and also community in the Dominican and in Toronto, right? Because that's your background and you're here. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, like you said, my family, so my dad is very much involved in my career. He is not only my father, he's my manager, along with my stepmother. So she is very much into my music as well. And like you said, my brother does write a lot of my music. On our first album, it was called Michaela. About 5 of the 8 songs were written by my brother. 1 was a cover that I did, and 2 were written by myself. So my brother is also very much involved in my music. He's a very good composer. He can actually sing, but he's much more shy than I am, so we leave that to me. And my dad also writes music. So on the new upcoming album, which is coming out very soon, my dad,
so many secrets,
yeah, so many
secrets.
things that I'm letting out, so many
secrets.
things that are slowly being unleashed. I'm not supposed to. But like I said, on the new album, my dad also contributed to writing songs as well. So we're all very much involved together, and that's kind of beautiful. I feel blessed to have them. So it's not like I'm, being run by, not strangers, but other people. But I do have my family around me supporting me, so it's beautiful. And I have other people working with me, as, like you said, in the community. I have Jeff Agency, which is Jorge Perez. He is my booking agent here in Toronto.
I love these names.
Yes.
I love the way you, wow.
You're going to make up a dance to that as well?
all these
Jorge
names.
Perez. As well, so I also have a booking agent in the States. I'm always in the States, and I'm always doing like performances over there, festivals and stuff. So also shout out to Irving Lozada is his name. He's a booking agent of mine over there in the States. And of course, Leo Collado is my father. So we have Collado Productions. They form Collado Productions. I feel like I have to say it in English. Collado Productions.
Yeah, but then when you say it in Spanish, we could do
It
the
sounds
dance
better.
because, like,
So I have Leo Collado, my father, and I have Patricia Navia, who together form Collado Productions. So I'm very blessed to have them very much supporting me and driving my career to make sure that I achieve everything I want to.
So what's the goal by the new year? Hint, hint. Another secret that we're going to be dropping at in this interview, and I'm so excited that it's with me and MSMU. So tell us about what are the big hopes and achievements and the goals that you want for the new year?
Well, in the new year, I would say that, like I said, I have that new song coming out, which is a huge goal, huge achievement for myself. I've always loved Frank Reyes. But I'd say in the long run, it's something that all of us are trying to achieve is, like I said, bachata is very much dominated by men. And it's something that everyone, when you listen to a bachata song, it's Romeo Santos, it's Anthony Santos, it's Prince Royce, it's men. It's men. So of course, in the long run, that is my goal, to be one of those females. To be the beautiful Chantel Colado.
Coming at you guys.
That's right. And to be one of those those artists that, you could say, oh, bachata, and not just think about men, but also have, a female representing the
And a young female as well, right? She's 18 years old, and you're coming and you're breaking all these boundaries.
That's
and
right.
Like I said, when I was looking up you and the style that you do your music, not a lot of females
That's right.
are successful in it, and it's so amazing that 1, you're young, and 2, you're successful.
Yeah,
and it's amazing.
Thank you.
Wow. Well, it was amazing being with you. Amazing speaking with you. You're so much fun. You're so talented. I'm so glad that I had the opportunity of being with somebody like you. And you look like you're just going on such an amazing path. You won Upcoming New Artist in New York.
I did.
This is amazing.
I did. During the summer, I had the opportunity. Like I said, so 2016, there's a lot of things coming up, along with the song with Frank Reyes, and hopefully some even bigger news in the long run. So this year, 2015 was great, many amazing experiences, and hopefully 2016 can top it. We'll see what happens.
It's gonna top it. I mean, you're kicking it off with an awesome party December 31st. So
That's right.
This is great. It was such a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Michaela, and thank you to
Thank
MSMU
you,
Studios. Kisses, love you all. And if I can, invite everybody to follow me on my social media at Chantel Collado on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. I have a webpage, chantelcollado.com. So thank you very much.